Hey guys.
All right, welcome back, folks. I really used to love her.
Who's her?
Hip hop, the musical and the art form that
Of
it was
hip-hop.
formerly known as hip hop. What you're hearing on the radio now is not hip hop.
You know what it is?
That is new wave. It's not even rap.
I think no, Mo. It's hip hop, but it's a new genre. Like they need to separate the genre of hip hop, like because just like they have rock and they have this type of rock, that type of rock,
They
that
have
type of
alt-rock,
rock,
emo rock.
Right. They need to have the genre for rap as well because that's
Well,
the
rap,
type.
yes, absolutely. But what you're hearing on the radio right now is not
Not
hip
hip
hop.
hop. It's rap.
It's a different type of rap. Anyway, so this show today is inspired by the man you see on your screen above.
My baby father on the low.
Yeah, she'll cut a bitch for that nigga.
Mind you, I don't know if he wants me, but
in her head, that's her.
that's my man
They're
in my
meant
head.
to be together.
We're meant to be together.
You're Kathy Bates' ass.
I'll break his leg.
You break his legs. Like we're meant to be together.
You're gonna stay with me forever and ever and ever. He's great in concert. We just saw him.
We just saw him. Free concert, by the way.
Free.
Check out my bucket list. I saw Common in concert. Okay, before I check out of this world, I need to go to a concert that has Common,
Okay.
Lauryn Hill,
Yes.
Yassine Bey, aka Mos
Who's
Def, at least one of the two girls from freaking Floetry.
Oh, word.
Think about it, man. Listen,
Yeah.
either one of them, I don't care. Who else did we say? We made a whole.
I thought we were gonna do a Madonna concert straight by itself.
That's kind of left field, but okay. He had Madonna too, but
Not,
I mean, like,
not with them, like
yeah,
a
no.
separate. I mean, in that type of
At
category.
one point, I was saying Kanye, but Kanye then lost his mind, so to forget it.
I mean, it would have been nice with Tribe, but the problem is no sight.
Yeah, no Scythe, man. Damn.
That would have been
seen
crazy.
Tribe in
Remember
concert
we
with
said
Scythe.
we was gonna
I
have
never
all
seen Michael
that.
Jackson in concert. These are the only regrets I have in my life. I've never seen these people in concert.
Oh, with Erica has
Yes.
to be in that concert.
Erica
as well.
has to be in that concert. Yes. So, Common, Mos Def, one of the girls from Floetry, Erica
Why can't be
Badu.
both of them?
Because I think they don't get along anymore.
You sure?
Yeah, I never seen them. Like there was something between two of them. Either one, preferably the dark skinned one. I like her with her big old gap tooth.
I like the other one too.
Erica and
The other one sings.
Lauryn Hill.
Okay, yeah.
Just those five. I'm good. I'm straight. But anyway, so yeah, so it got us to thinking about like like old school shit like
It just had us thinking about being in your 20s
or late teens.
or late teens.
For those of us who started in our teens. Of
and
dating.
just like life and how it was simple and just different things. And then we thought about that whole dating situation.
Dating is so different.
It's so different now. It's like it gets to the point that I can see why people like fuck it. I just rather be single and I don't want to date because it becomes a job.
It does.
To me, it becomes.
It's like a task that you have to check off your list.
Yeah, it's like
with your pay bills.
Yes.
And go on a Tinder date. It's like, okay, all right, what I got to do
Did you
this week?
say pay bills and go on a Tinder date?
It feels like that. It's like I was asking Kash. I was like, when's the last time you've been on like a for real blind date?
And I said,
Like a person said, yo, there's somebody I didn't want you to meet. I'm gonna give them your number.
And then
You
we
guys
go
talk to each
out.
other, and then y'all meet each other. Like without seeing them or knowing, like you gotta piece together how they look in your
I
mind.
said
Like
that it's been forever. I think
Exactly.
years, like over 10 years, like years.
I would say maybe like the last time I was on something like that, maybe like was like 2003.
Damn, son.
Yo, ever since then, it's like, I've had a cell phone since what 2000. So
Right.
it's all been like, social media and like and like chit chatting and stuff over,
Right.
online and well, not online dates, but like it's like you always get to see the person. Like they send you a picture and you say, okay, you know what? Yeah, you good enough to talk to.
You
We can
miss
continue
that.
this.
You know what I miss? Like you give a guy your number and he doesn't call you the first day, but he calls you, not text you. He calls you the second day, and you ask questions like, "Where do you live? you know,
Like
do you have any kids? How old are you? Stuff like that. Instead of everything is through a text message. It just seems
so
more
impersonal.
personal.
Yeah, it's so impersonal now.
I feel like dating now is really. It seems they think it's personal, but I think it's really impersonal.
It's very
now.
impersonal because you barely get to know a person. Like there's only so much that you can tell about a person by reading the words that they're writing. Like when you hear them say stuff, then it's like, okay, you know what you just said didn't really sound very truthful.
Exactly.
So I'm like, you know what? Or maybe the way you answered what I asked you.
I feel like you can really get
back.
Right. You can get a genuine feel from a person when you physically speak to them.
Exactly.
Because a text message, you can sound like Don motherfucking Juan.
Yo.
And try to take my fingers off, and then I talk to you, and you sound like goof to the goof. You know what I mean? You sound amazing through a text message, but when I physically see you or
put the
talk
fingers
to you,
work, man. Dude,
right?
Some dudes are real good at putting their fingers to work, man. Just typing up some shit, like some hot shit.
Like they Googled it, like how to get this girl.
They Google hotlines to tell to a bitch, like,
what's the top 10?
What's something hot I can say to a girl to get her to like me?
Yeah, what's the top 10 hotlines?
And then he just copy and paste the shit in the text message.
Exactly, and
now you are like, ooh,
and then you like, smooth. Ooh, I like him. I think I'm falling for this guy. Then all of a sudden you have a conversation with him for real, and you see him in person, and then your whole perspective changes.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it's like the whole courting process is like it's dead.
It's different, and I don't like. Maybe,
I don't think people can court anymore. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like, what happened to that? And then I mean, it's just getting to a point where it's starting to be like tedious.
Yeah, it's almost like you kind of know. It's like, okay, I met this person I like. I know we're probably not going to be talking to each other 3 months from now, so whatever.
So wait, Mo, do you still court girls?
Man, listen. The courting process nowadays, it's not like it used to be. Like, I can't remember the last time I bought a girl flowers. I remember I used to go on a date with a chick. I used to be that guy. I used to be the guy. I would show up to her door, first date, with a flower, like, here, this is for you.
Oh no, you're so sweet.
And then somewhere along the line, that became, hey, yo, come downstairs.
Wait, what?
Somewhere along the line that said, yeah, I'm downstairs, come on.
And you didn't even call, you probably text her.
Most likely, yes. I don't know where it changed. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know where it changed. But now it's just like,
for you just change from you were courting to now you're like, come downstairs, bitch. I'm here in the car. What's that?
Or even, give me an address. I'll send an Uber for you.
What?
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. When it changed, I think.
Seriously?
Actually, you know what? I could probably pinpoint it to the rise of like Facebook.
Really?
When I started meeting girls and I would ask them what's their Facebook name, and I would go look them up on Facebook immediately to go see like what she looks like and
stuff like that, and like
if she got some baby father somewhere. Yeah, I remember at one point I wouldn't even ask a girl for her number. I would ask her what's her Facebook name.
So before her number, you asked her for her
even
social
before
media?
the number. I kid you not. And then I would send her a message with my number saying, "Okay, call me." And then she would call me, and then we would kick it like that. That there was like a small window of time where that happened, but it was like I think ever since like the social media thing took off,
right.
It's like I don't know. It's weird. It's like I don't know if people don't have the time or the interest in like getting to know each other before they start doing stuff.
You know what? You just boom.
Did I just hit it on the head?
You just like a ding.
I have my moments.
I feel like people don't. I understand we live in a crazy like rush.
Yeah,
world.
Everything is like
I get
instant.
But everybody doesn't want to slow down no more.
I know.
With everything.
Everything is like, okay, if
everything
it don't happen
is
tomorrow,
a rush. It's like it's a process. It's just like a McDonald's food chain to me.
It is like McDonald's. Yeah, we're in the McDonald's age of dating. Damn,
right.
That's good.
That's good. I like that. That's good. I like that.
Yeah,
check on that.
Good. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Everything has to be like quick. Like it's like if the attraction isn't immediate,
all right,
it's like, okay, forget it.
We're done.
On to the next one.
Next one.
It's like people can't grow in each other anymore. Like you ever date somebody who you were like you didn't even like at first, but then all of a sudden you realize
they started to grow on you, and then you started to realize the person who they were, and then you started to fall for them. That doesn't happen anymore. A guy could say a wrong thing to you, and
one wrong, and then you out the door.
Wrong text, and all of a sudden you're like this. You know what? Fuck that. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time. Next.
And just like last week's show, when I was talking about the date that he said that stupid question with the girl,
I don't know about that one.
I was like, listen, you threw away 99%
Nah,
of a
but Mo, with that one, let's be for real. He could have came back and said, "I'm sorry for what I said," because I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure he did, but
You didn't say that.
Well, I'm pretty sure he did.
If he did, that's a whole different situation. But that was still abrupt.
Actually, no, he did, because remember when I told you that he was texting her and she was ignoring him?
But did he not text me like, "Hey, what up?" Like text me, "I'm sorry for what I said. I didn't mean to be."
I'm pretty sure he would have said,
sure?
"Okay, my bad."
Don't say that, because a
Well,
lot of guys
he
out
did,
here are
he
not
did.
like that.
But anyway,
Don't
so like I said,
don't say that to me and then all of a sudden text me, "Hey, what up?"
Yeah.
You ain't texting
Well, I'm
me
pretty
back.
sure he did. Yeah.
Right,
I don't
just
know.
say, maybe I came off wrong and I'm
Oh
sorry.
no. She told me he did say, he did apologize for for coming on like too strong, but she was just turned off. I'm like, listen, you threw away a whole 99% for 1% bad. I said, but this goes into what you were just saying.
All
It's
right,
like, okay,
I mean, if he did that,
everybody
then
missteps.
Right.
Like you. Let me tell you something. If you meet somebody who you have no issues with, like you gel 100% with,
and it's 100% perfect and it's great, then
I don't
something
know,
wrong with
something
that
wrong.
dude.
That dude's probably scamming you. He probably trying to get some money out your retirement fund.
Or
Something's wrong there.
has a wife with
Right.
4 kids
Right.
in another place that he didn't tell you
There's
about.
always going to be something about a person that you just have to say, you know what? Okay, I didn't like that about them, but everything else about them
It's cool.
is worth me putting up with that. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
I
But
wouldn't mind going on a 3rd or 4th date with this
Exactly. But it's like people give up on each other too quick. It's like, okay, you know what? This date, yeah, he said something, or like his shoes. I didn't like his shoes on the date, so I'm never gonna talk to him again. It's like maybe he just had something going on where he had to rush and get some shoes out of his car. But he might live in a like he might be balling on the low, but you wouldn't know because he didn't take the time to get to know the guy. It's like
Right.
it's like people are too focused on like the superficial stuff nowadays. It's like I don't get it. I'm like, yo, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's so unfortunate, but I don't know, man. I genuinely miss going on a date and picking up the girl, opening her car door.
You don't think us women miss that?
I know y'all do, and it's sad because it's like everybody wants it, but who wants to be the first one to?
But here's the problem with that.
To say it or to accept it.
As a woman like me who misses it, you get guys who are in the McDonald's stage.
Yeah.
And when you try to explain that to them,
stage.
the McDonald's stage of dating, when you try to explain to them that, they just look at you like this. Like you're like, is this what I'm? Then you just be like, you know what? I'd rather just stay home and watch Netflix.
That's sad. That's sad.
It's like.
But then these whack broads on social media talking about these cornball dudes that want to bring flowers and want to text me good morning. I know, but to them and they whack ass selves, they classify that as cornball because all they want is a fucking goon. I'm like, you keep chasing goons, what you think you're gonna get?
Ain't nobody want no goon.
You know what I'm saying? But there's too many girls out here glorifying that, and that's another thing. It's like people glorify too much bullshit on social media, and then people who would otherwise.
But that's what I don't understand with people. Social media is social media. It's not real life.
But a lot. Thank you. It's not real life.
Me on social media is a different breed.
Outside of social media.
Yeah,
social media is not real life, yo. It's like
not.
But people take too many of their cues from things that they see on social media and on TV. But they're not living a real life. It's like it's frustrating, man. It's sad because like now it's like I don't even know. Okay, should I be a gentleman to this chick, or should I just straight up be just straight up, just straight up goonish? Because it can go either way.
So because of this whole new McDonald's stage of dating, you're changing your style now?
I'm a man. I have to adapt.
I
have to adapt.
Hold up.
What do I always say? Don't I always say that men, we do trial and error, and we look and we see what's going on, and we adapt to the situation. That's what men do. We adapt to the situation. So if we see that something that we used to do isn't working anymore, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna change and do something different. If that whole,
get new pum pum?
I mean, for lack of a better term,
that's basically what y'all saying.
I mean, anybody want some new bikes?
But you guys, so then, I mean, as a woman, I don't
unless
think
you have a girl already.
I don't think we're changing. I think it's mostly men.
Y'all changed.
How did we change? I think it's
changed.
How? Because I really
changed,
think it's mostly men who's changed into the whole thing. How have women
y'all
changed?
changed. The kind of guys, y'all. The kind of guys that y'all used to like big up and used to like, you know, make the googly eyes too, it's changed, man.
You think so?
Yo, listen.
Okay.
Again.
No.
The tattoo on the face, niggas.
I ain't messing with no dude with no tattoo on his face.
Tattoo on the throat, motherfuckers. And I'm not judging tattoos, but I'm just saying, a person with a tattoo on their face probably is not a regular run-of-the-mill kind of guy. He's got something else going on.
Maybe
Up
not.
here, you don't tattoo your face and you're just a completely, you know, healthy person.
Gucci
on the
Mane did it. I'm joking.
Thank you very much, because that proved my point. That man is not 100% there. He got something else going on. So the dudes that girls be making the googly eyes to is not the guy that used to work. Remember, like, okay, if you watch like a 90s comedy, or like a 90s sitcom,
okay,
the dude that they were always like, oh, look at him, was a dude in the fucking double-breasted suit coming from a corporate job.
I'm still looking at the double. Well, I mean, I'm looking at a whole bunch of things. I'm looking at Common.
But see, Common is a good example of a dude that can kind of go either way. He can switch it up, because Common, he could do, you know, street shit, and he could do, you know, the Hollywood fancy
Common
shit too.
Can do me.
And he can of course do Cash as well. Jesus Christ. Yo, I swear, I think if you'd have called you up on that stage, he called some girl up on the stage, and this one over here, man, listen.
If
she could have punched somebody in the face from a distance, she would have punched that girl right in her throat.
It should have been me on that stage.
It should have been, because you'd have been like,
oh, I would have gave him my number. I would have done.
You might have tried to. No, you might have tried to rap.
You think you would have tried something on me?
No, I said you might have tried something on him.
Like, come here, son.
like, come here, motherfucker.
Let me bring this Brooklyn chick. Like, I'd have got real aggressive.
Like, yo, Common, where the fuck have you been all my life?
You been fucking with me.
Like,
you knew you was supposed to call me.
Like, yeah, baby, we're just doing the show right now. Just calm down, baby.
Calm down.
Calm down, sweetheart. But yeah, some lucky girl got to go up on stage with Common, and she was all in her feelings because she wasn't up there with him. I know how that feels too. Just like that's like when that guy got called up on stage with Janet Jackson and she was giving him the lap dance. I felt the way about that.
You felt the way, right?
Yeah, I did. I was like that. Why him?
That's
why
what I'm
not
saying. Should have been me.
Ooh, Taraji P. I didn't realize she was in this video. Is that Taraji?
That is Taraji.
Oh shit! I used to have the biggest crush on her too. Her big
Whatever.
Old eyes. Her big old frog eyes.
Anyway.
But in a cute way though. In a cute way.
But back to this. So you think that women have changed up? You mean changed up on what they perceive as attractive?
Exactly.
But what else?
What type of man?
Right. But I don't think any. But otherwise, I don't think it's a big change up. What else has?
Even if it's subtle, guess what? We're gonna adjust to it. But you know what? I'd have to say it's women of a certain generation. Like if you're 35 and under. Mm-hmm. I think the way a guy approaches you at that age is different than a woman who's 35 and over who grew up in a certain day and time.
Right.
Because I'm pretty sure a woman who's 25 has never had a guy show up.
So now think about this. So this whole McDonald date. Here's the problem with McDonald dating and one in the old school dating. A person in their 30s wants that old school dating.
Yes.
But because McDonald dating is for these 20-year-olds and it's like kind of festering into the 30-year-olds, it's like they're not. Like, these 30-year-old men are going to this McDonald phase when they used to do what you did. And I don't understand why they can't just go back to that. It was working when they did it before. Why are you following these young broads or these young people? That's their way of doing it. Stick to what you were used to.
You know what? Because I think
and get back to that old school dating.
We are in like a youth culture now where...
Yeah, but then I feel like there were more successful relationships back there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like... Right now, I feel like there's not enough successful relationships. It's like, okay, I'm with you for 3 years, done. I'm with you for this, done.
There's like an expiration date on
everything.
There's
an expiration date. And I think it's because of this whole McDonald kind of dating thing. Like, if we went... okay, the 20-year-olds, that's what they want to do, that's their business. But if these 30-year-olds would go back to, it's not like they didn't do it before. If they could go back to the way they used to, maybe they would have some successful relationships, because these relationships are starting to really be like a drag.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not fun anymore. You know, it's
at all.
It's like you go out almost looking at people like I would talk to you, but I know you're full of shit. Or like I know it's like it doesn't make sense to even start with you because I know it's not gonna last more than like 6 weeks.
Right.
Like after like the second or third week, you know, the text message is gonna drop off, and then you're gonna start taking extra long to message me back, or you're gonna start curving me. You know, like
right.
It's like it's like this. I don't know. It's just sad. I might just have to move to
I don't
Zimbabwe
think
or something.
I,
Go find me
I was about to say, you can't
America.
even move into U.S. because wherever you go, it's the same thing.
shit. Well, I think down.
Nah, it's the same
I
thing.
think down south it's
It's the same thing.
It's a little easier.
It's the same thing. Son.
Maybe for guys because there's more.
Maybe
women
it's just
down
because it's more women, but
Yeah.
in all honesty, it's the same thing.
Same
They're not courting them the way they used to court them.
there. Yeah, you're right. Nah,
It's not. It's not. And I'm saying, why is that dead? Bring it back.
And you know,
We should make a campaign. Bring back regular dating.
Bring back regular dating.
Bring back old school dating.
That's a
Bring
very-
back old school dating.
Yo.
My little band, I'll be the only one to be like,
And you know,
probably kick my shit and be like, bitch, get off here.
there's a time when you met a girl and you had to speak to her father.
Okay, I don't know about all that.
Yes, you didn't have
Well,
to do it
that
because you're a girl.
That
But as a
wasn't-
guy, before I take a girl on a date, I had to come to the house and meet her
But
parents.
like, right.
and meet the
But
parents
what's
and shit
funny
like
is that now
and
that
then
people are
take her out.
dating, people don't even. They're like, oh
You
no,
don't meet
they-
their fucking friends.
Yo, you
You don't
don't
even know who their friends are.
Like, you date and you don't even. Nobody really knows who the guy is until like months later. You're like, oh yeah, I'm dating this guy. Y'all want to meet him? Like, really?
And they come to find out with some guy that her friend was dating too.
Oh,
It's like, oh shit. But yeah, no, it's like, yo,
scandalous.
I can't tell you the last girl I met who I dated. I met some of her friends. Like I may have dated some of her friends and didn't even know it.
Yeah, you're a
Because it's like-
scumbag. You're a scumbag.
No, I'm just saying, like, New York is such a small
It is.
place.
People think it's big, but it's really not.
It's really not that big. I literally could have dated, one of my girlfriend's friends and not even known it because
You're right.
You don't meet people's friends anymore. Like you used to meet people's family, go to their barbecues and cookouts and
Right.
meet everybody. It's like you don't meet nobody no more. It's like I don't know, man.
But then, okay, so here's the thing. How do we get back to that though?
That's a good question.
Like, okay,
do we get-
we're talking about
Well,
it,
I'll tell
and
you
we
what.
think it's a valid thing that something's wrong. But
I tell you what.
how do you get how do you just go and go back to that though?
I tell you what though. Women are gonna have to be the ones to
Excuse me?
no, listen, this is what I'm saying. Women are gonna have to be the ones to make that demand on men. Because like I said, we do what works. If we see that something that we're doing isn't working, then we change up and
So you're
and switch
saying
strategies.
women have to take the charge and be like, yo, dude,
And
this
say-
ain't working. And I think if enough women do it, but my thing is that
And y'all,
it's not going to be the 20-year-olds. It's going to have to be these 30-year-olds. And
It
I'm
is.
like, are they just so desperate for men that they don't mind it? Or because I know they have to feel the way I'm feeling. Like,
I'm pretty
like
sure.
why
And
are you not
according
coming
to-
correct, son?
and according to social media, they do. But it's one thing that they say.
So
and
then
then
how are
something
they
else that
supposed to
do.
voice it? Like, how are they supposed to do it?
By your actions. By the kind of guys that you do actually respond to when they speak to you. You know what I'm saying?
Not the hey bitch, come here, bitch.
And I've seen
wish you
it
would.
work. I'm like, yo, did I
Did I
just
tell you
see what
yesterday
I?
a dude spit on me by accident? He
Huh?
was talking to me and spit. That's off topic. First of all, he thought I was from Britain. I never said that, and I had to look
Huh?
at him. Yeah,
Why do you think he's from Britain?
he thought I was from Britain.
Why?
I don't know. He said, "Oh, you from Britain? Yeah, how's Britain?" I said,
Huh?
"Who told you I was from Britain?"
Is that some kind of pickup line?
I don't know. And then the spit just
The little spittle
fell
country on your
on
finger?
my finger.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's not cute. Nobody likes spit on their finger.
Yeah.
Wait, so he asked you if you're from Britain off the top without speaking to you.
He asked me something. I said I'm from Brooklyn. He must have thought Brooklyn was Britain.
You should have walked away right at that moment. Why did you even entertain any more conversation?
I don't know. I just kept turning around like, stop talking to me.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Honestly, like I said, for it to change, women are gonna have to lead that
So
charge.
that's the bottom line.
Yeah.
That's the conclusion we're coming with.
And
So
unfortunately,
women
don't understand
all right,
how
so
much
women,
power
so
and influence
women,
they have over men.
we gotta remember we hold the key. We hold the
Y'all
poom
do?
poom. We hold the poom poom juice.
That's the we
So-
trying to get what y'all
So
got.
as
So
women,
you the ones that set the terms.
all right. So as women, we want to go back to old school dating. We gotta make sure we make it happen.
And I would
That's the
love to bring
bottom
a girl
line.
some flowers randomly.
I wouldn't mind some flowers so I could put in a little vase and smile and be like, send me flowers.
Right.
I would love that.
And then go text the side nigga to.
You see, why you guys go to that?
I know.
You're
I
such a
know.
fucker. You're such a fucker.
That's what I
Anyway,
see on social media, but whatever. Anyway, it's unfortunate, but Yeah, we can do better. Things can get better.
So, okay. Guys, as we listen to this, Mo, next girl you try to court, I want you to bring her flowers and stuff. And I will update y'all.
What?
Let's see. No, let's
I'm gonna
see.
do it.
Let's see.
I'm gonna do
I'm
it.
gonna update y'all.
The next girl I take on a date, I'm gonna bring her a bouquet of flowers and then see what happens.
You can sell like 3 or 4, like a rose. We can't go too crazy.
That's just me. I would.
All right.
Not like a whole big old,
Okay,
maybe
got
like
it. So, guys,
breath.
you heard me. So Mo said he's gonna do it.
Okay.
We're gonna watch him.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back.
Let me
with
see
it.
if she has to be under 35, like an age that's not used to that kind of thing, right?
Okay, we'll take it.
Yeah, because I want to see how they react to that.
So
somebody under.
So
under
yeah,
35,
we're gonna see
but
it.
not under 25 though. I can't date anybody under 25. That's way too young.
So he said.
Maybe like around 29 to 30.
So let's see if he does
flowers.
it. Okay, next time we come, I'm gonna find out, and we're gonna see if he does it. Quote unquote.
Through the botanical gardens, cherry blossoms, some simple shit like that. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice.
It is, but again, y'all, as y'all hearing this, let's see what happens.
Let's see. Social experiment.
Because instead of talking it, let's do it. Let's do the walk. Stop talking the talk.
And we're gonna do the walk. All right. So bet. I will let you know what happens. Maybe I'll even try to videotape the date.
Nah, I don't want to know what happens. I just want to see.
Okay. All right. So I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you what happens. So yes, it should be fun.
It should be.
Letter to the Free, Bilal.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
But anyway, y'all.
Anyway.
It was good talking to y'all. Make sure you pay attention. The podcast is coming soon. Coming
soon for the fall season.
An app near you.
Yeah. All right. So we'll see y'all there.
Deuces.
Later.